This is Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, Texas, where the fans are going crazy as the players take the field. It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. And he hits him hard at the 38-yard line. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
Fires it out. And down he goes at the 46-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Watch 23. Watch 23. Let's go.
Tries to pitch it, and now the ball is loose. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the whistle.
Here comes the pressure. Leaping interception by the linebacker. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Great job here by the defender breaking on the ball and taking it to the house. Man, those pick sixes can really hurt an offense and have a lasting impact.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kansas takes one away. From the 5-yard line. At the 32. So the offense will come back out on the field, hoping for a little better result than that last 6.
You wonder the mindset of the psyche of this football team after the first run on the last possession. It's interesting what they're really out of. This is an important possession for Austin. He cool back, even outside linebacker blitzing. He's accurate, and the result is a new sit down.
First and 10, all on the 50. to the halfback.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Now he's going to run. Watch out. And they make this right around 34.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them. It takes the best coverage out of your defensive playbook.
And he's set.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That will bring up 2nd and 15.
It's our time. 35's the mic. Ready?
Now he tries to buy some time. Wants it all. Going deep. The extra point to tie this game up. And he converts the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. And he's going to call for a fair catch. Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a gain of 5 on the day. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 550. 550.
Tackle at the 28-yard line.
Boy, did you see how the defense just swarmed to the ball carrier? That was fantastic pursuit.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 28. Gets it out to the tight end, and he can't hang on. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended, and now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
He's taken down at the 46.
Return for a gain of 12 yards.
Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
Let's get another TCU. 1st down.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. We've played one. We get a tie game at 7-7.
2nd and 3.
Back to the action now here in the 2nd quarter.
Go down. Mike 35. Mike 35. Run.
What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
That's a gain of 6 on the day. That makes it 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He makes the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. Burns from the 3. And he's tackled at the 27.
Pickup return 24 yards.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. Jones on the give. He's taken down at the 29. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. He's hit and taken down.
You don't expect tight ends to run away from many defenders, but he looked pretty nimble getting downfield there.
Tackle made at the 34-yard line.
Gain 15 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Complete across the middle.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Fires quick to an open man. He dropped it. That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It was the exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull a fast one.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 23. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Nice run up the middle.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
Fires quickly. Touchdown.
These guys need to be aware this aerial attack is capable of making some big plays. They've got to get on their toes.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he hits the PAT. A 9-play, 74-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Signals for a fair catch. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in.
Murphy, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's got it with room to run. And he's taken down around the 43-yard line. He makes it to the 45-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
40. Brought down at the 35. Play action. And he tackles him hard at the 16. Across the middle, caught it, touchdown. And he adds the extra point. A 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brett, I thought the key to that drive really had a lot to do with the quarterback and the receivers getting in sync, making it very tough for the defense to slow them down.
So the score now, 21-14. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Nice run there. Kansas State's going to use their first time out of the half here. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. He's tackled around the 35-yard line.
Now, the quarterback should have thrown that one out of bounds. There was just no room to get it past that safety.
From the 35-yard line. First down. TCU is up a score. Over the middle to his tailback. And he's tackled at about the 23-yard line.
This receiver showed soft hands and hung on for the first down. And if I'm not mistaken, the defense sent their corner on a blitz. If he doesn't get to the quarterback, the numbers are in favor of the offense, just like we saw.
Slings it to his tight end, but he drops it.
Number 86, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Jack, Jack, scatter, scatter, scatter. Jack, Jack, Delta.
Throws it in a hurry. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, the wide receiver here does a good job of running a nice route, but I think it's the concentration of what he did at the end of the route that made the difference. He felt the coverage. He knew that he had a man on him, but he's able to keep the defender away from the football and go up and make a nice catch.
Can smell the end zone as they look to extend this lead. And down he goes, just outside the goal line. The Wildcats using their 3rd and final timeout. Trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. And they make the stop at the 1.
No gain. That makes it 3rd and goal.
And he hits him hard at the 6. Where in the world was he going on that run?
Well, that's a good question. I thought for a while he got his directions messed up.
TCU's going to take their first time out of the half. So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. Kicks up, and it is good. We've played a half. The Horned Frogs in front, 24-14.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. This performance in the first half, exactly what this team needed. David, now the question, what you have to do, get a first down, run the TCU.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. Sends it sailing downfield. Calls for the fair catch. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Under pressure, fires it quickly. He got it! At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
That's a great touchdown, Brad, but what happened to the coverage there by the defense? The defensive coordinator's got to be beside himself. You know, you work all week long on studying an offense and their tendencies, and then to have a mental error and to leave the star receiver open like that for a touchdown, well, they've got to regroup.
Kansas State is lining up to kick this one off. From the 5-yard line. He's to the 20. He's out to the 30. On the pitch, look out, loose ball. It's recovered, and he's taken down at the 42. Kirk, if this keeps going like it has been, we are going to have one exciting fourth quarter.
I just hope we continue to see this kind of execution. It's a lot of fun to be able to watch these offenses make plays, and it kind of has that feel. Whoever does have the ball last and a chance to make a play could win this game.
From their own 42-yard line, it's first down. TCU holds a field goal lead. Quick throw. Good open field tackle. Setting up blockers, the running back's got it on the screen. Tackle right around the 36-yard line.
36-yard line. That'll make it second and 7.
Mike 35, Mike 35. I got you, punk.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
You can't take sacks like that as a quarterback. You just can't. If you can't find a receiver, get out of the pocket and throw the ball away.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 30. Caught, enough for the first down. They'll bring him down at the 24. Fires incomplete.
I know this quarterback trusts his arm and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to throw the ball. He didn't have any room at all, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
Watch two, watch two.
quickly, and they got it. Touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 7-play, 58-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
You know, when you can throw the football as well as these guys can, you don't necessarily always have to have a balanced attack because you're so proficient in throwing the ball.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 28.
The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
He's under pressure. Going deep. Lays it out there. And he holds it in. Some trickery here. Defense says they've got it, and they do. And for Hackett, he may have been seriously injured on that play. The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive.
You know, when this defense went over to the sideline, based on the way they've been playing so far, this defense coordinator's got to be livid. He's got to get in their face. He's got to challenge them. He's got to get their emotions going. Because when you play defense, it's not just about X's and O's. It's about attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
End zone. And it's incomplete.
Murphy, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he is drilled at the 6-yard line.
Makes the tackle at the 6-yard line. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Mike 35.
And a quick throw.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, TCU. And that was a perfectly executed play there by the offense.
And the option is so tough to defend, especially right near the goal line.
And he converts the extra point. The Horned Frogs lose one of their key players to that injury earlier. Still in the locker room. We don't know the severity, but unlikely that he'll play any more football this afternoon. And he's going to call for a fair catch. A fumble really hurt this team's last drive, so let's see if they can make up for that blunder on this drive.
Sometimes when you lose the football, you start to focus a little bit more. So a turnover can actually work out in your favor.
Tackle made at the 48.
Guys, I really like what the offensive coordinator is doing here. Throwing it on first and second down will keep the defense guessing.
They come out in a 5-wide set. He chucks it downfield. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And for Sexton, he takes his receiving yardage total to 100.
I think the quarterback and this receiver right now are clearly in the zone. The defense needs to do a better job of adjusting their defense to be able to slow him down. He now has over 100 yards receiving in this game.
And he's going to come up with a sack.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Won't be surprised to see the old coach get on his linemen to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Now he's scrambling. Throws falling back. Incomplete. They're just 1 quarter away. The Horned Frogs lead it by 17. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Throws complete. Touchdown. So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there.
Easy, easy, easy. Lock in.
And they won't get the 2. A 5-play, 75-yard drive. But they just get 6 points after failing to convert for 2.
This quarterback has really demonstrated a tremendous amount of ability and leadership today. I'd be very surprised if he didn't continue to play well.
Tackle made at the 45. And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, he's putting up huge numbers, and I think you can go back and look at every throw that he's made. It's like a human highlight film in one football game.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Stopped behind the line. The Wildcats taking their first time out of the half.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
From the 35-yard line, 2nd down. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Pitches out and the ball is up for grabs. That time the option play is the cause of the fumble.
The offense put the ball on the ground, but give the defense credit for jumping all over it.
The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Gets it out quickly to the back, but he can't haul it in.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. And it's the senior. Brought down around the 43-yard line.
Gain of 19 on the play. First down.
And he's taken down at about the 13.
That makes it first and 10.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Going to the end zone. Touchdown for the tight end. Big touchdown through the air, and now it's a one-score game. They'll go for 2 in this situation. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. They don't get it. So a 4-play, 62-yard drive. And they'll come away with 6 points after failing on the 2-point conversion. Sheds that one. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game. He's at midfield. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. It's the tailback. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion. They're crowding the line. He's scrambling. And he has it on the corner. And he's in for 2. Like they're ready for the kick. I have a feeling we haven't seen the end of the fireworks today.
Not a whole lot of time left in this game, Brad. They've got to score down 2 possessions, and they need to score as fast as they can and then recover an onside kick and hope to be able to have a shot to tie this game.
And here comes the offense again. They'll try to make it 2 touchdowns in 2 possessions.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. To the 20. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal.
That makes it first and goal.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. His tight end open, and he drops it. We have less than a minute to go. Quick pass tight end, and he wasn't ready for it. 5 wide. Now he tries to buy some time. Looks quick to his tight end, and he can't hang on. It's 4th and goal. They're on the 9-yard line, and I'd probably be expecting a pass to the end zone here. So the big blow comes from the defense. They come up with the stop of the day, and that'll ice this football game.
When the first down marker is that far away, someone's got to step up and make a play on 4th down. It just didn't happen for him here.
You aren't going to convert many 4th downs against this defense. That's a really good stop. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. And down he goes at the 21. He's out to the 30. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Kansas State's going to have to use their second time out of the half. It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. Under a minute left. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. They make the stop at about the 37-yard line. Kansas State will take their final timeout. And he gets a yard on the run.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
From their own 37-yard line. 2nd down. Toss play. They'll bring him down around the 35-yard line.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 11.
TCU's going to take their first time out of the half. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Some daylight. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, TCU 46, Kansas State 33. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.